And now, Coda Territory Sports, sponsored by your local Ford stores.
Hello, everybody. The St. Thomas More football team has racked up a perfect 11-0 record this season. Today, the Cavaliers took on Elk Point-Jefferson for the 11B state title. St. Thomas More has made 7 trips to the Dakota Dome looking to win the first state championship in school history. First quarter, the Cavs' Noah Wald airs it out for Broden Sales. He makes the catch for a 42-yard touchdown. Noah Wald right back to work as he hits Ryan Negebauer for a 10-yard touchdown. Wall completed 15 of his 17 passes for 203 yards and 3 TDs. Fourth quarter, 41-38 STM. Wall pitches the ball to Kane McLeod. Then he throws it downfield for Broden Sales, and he takes it all the way home for a 90-yard touchdown. Sales had 5 catches for 167 yards and 3 TDs, and in his 50th year of coaching, Cavs defensive coordinator Craig Nowotny gets his state title as St. Thomas More defeats Elk Point-Jefferson 48-38.
They've been this rowdy, showing out and support like this for 3 years now since I've been here, probably longer before that. I always say that we have the best fans in the state. Win, lose, draw, they're always there. They're always there to support us, everything they do behind the scenes.
But everybody, they knew that we had a special team this year since the beginning of the year. We knew everybody was going to come support us, and we just had to do it for them.
Undefeated Wall took on Howard for the 9A state title today as well. First quarter, the Eagles' Jace Moore takes the handoff, busts it outside, and goes in for a 23-yard touchdown. It was 14-0 Wall just 3 minutes into the game. Howard looking to answer, but the Wall defense not having it. Younger Amiot gets in and sacks Drew Meyer. That forced a punt. Jace Moore right back to work as he gets the handoff. And take a look at this run, folks. He shows off some nice moves. Then he stiffs arm a tackler and strolls in for a 48-yard touchdown. Moore ran for 211 yards on just 11 carries and 3 TDs. Second quarter, it's Tanner Vollmer's turn as he fires the pass over the middle to Thielen Kierstead. He makes the catch for a 17-yard touchdown. Vollmer had 4 TD passes. Wall led 47-6 at the half and claims the 9A state championship with an emphatic 60-6 victory over the defending champs from Howard. Jace Moore is your game MVP.
People always say you're from West River, don't play a strong schedule. So, we showed in the playoffs. We only allowed 2 scores in the entire playoffs. So, it's pretty special to just come out here and do what we did today.
We heard that it was they didn't have a tough schedule and they didn't really know who we were, but the whole time we knew who we were. And I think we showed that today and really made a statement.
Now, Pierre and Yankton squared off for the 11AA championship tonight, and it's the Governors who prevail 56-35. This is Pierre's 8th state title in the last 9 years. The South Dakota Mines men's basketball team tipped off the new season by taking on Texas A&M Kingsville today. First half, the Hard Rockers' Abel Hutchinson dishes to Ryan Sweeney, and he drops it home. 32-29 Kingsville. Jason Lee gets into the lane and hits the fadeaway jumper. Lee led Mines with 27 points. This was a great game that went right down to the wire with the Javelinas winning at 76-75. In women's college basketball, Black Hills State rolled past St. Edward's 73-42. Mines dropped a tight game to St. Mary's 54-50. In college volleyball, Black Hills State fell to Colorado Mesa 3-0. The Hard Rockers lost to Westminster in 5. On the ice, the Rush got shut up by Indianapolis 3-0. The Sabres lost to the Yellowstone Quake 5-4 in overtime. The Black Hills State football team picked up a big win last week, rolling past Adams State 59-0. The Yellow Jackets wrap up the season tomorrow when they host New Mexico Highlands. BH heads into the matchup with a 2-8 record. The Cowboys knocked off Fort Lewis 31-14 last week to improve to 6-4 on the season. Kickoff is at 1 o'clock tomorrow at Lyle Hare Stadium. South Dakota Mines also wraps up the season tomorrow when it hosts Adams State. The Hard Rockers will look to put it into a 4-game losing streak. Kickoff is at high noon tomorrow at O'Hara Stadium. NCAA Women's Soccer Tournament, Iowa beat SDSU 1-0. And in college wrestling, South Dakota State rolls past Augustana 46-0.